Mr. Chair, thank you, and thank you for convening this hearing. Despite this being the Healthcare and Financial Services Subcommittee of the Oversight Committee, I'm disappointed that the words health, care, financial services, and oversight do not appear anywhere in today's hearing topic. Rather than conducting real oversight into the damage being done to our nation's healthcare systems, this subcommittee is once again failing to meet the moment. I can understand the majority's desire to change the subject. If I had to defend the big, beautiful bill, or what I call the large, lousy law, I'd be looking for a distraction as well. It's easier to deflect than to face the truth. This large, lousy law is cutting at least $625 billion from Medicaid, leaving millions without access to health care. It's taking food from children through cuts to SNAP. It's forcing thousands of veterans out of their homes by slashing affordable housing assistance. And not to mention, this bill adds so much to the nation's debt that CBO, the Congressional Budget Office, says the bill may trigger $500 billion in automatic cuts to Medicare, in addition to the cuts that are happening to Medicaid. It's no surprise that with the Senate Republicans making even deeper cuts to Medicaid in their version of what I call the large, lousy law, this subcommittee is trying even harder to change the subject, holding a hearing not about health care, but how great it would be to pit Americans against each other and go after the concept of diversity. The majority believes diversity is a barrier to excellence, but I believe that it's in fact the key to achieving excellence in America. Diversity means lowering the barrier so everyone can compete. When we have competition, America benefits. Diversity means we have more competition in our workforce, so our employers can perform better. It means more opportunities for small businesses. It means higher quality products and services, and ultimately it means lower prices. From consumers to taxpayers to employers, everyone wins when we expand opportunity and lower barriers to competition. This isn't theory, it's proven. Studies from across the political spectrum back it up. Indeed.com, the nation's largest online recruiter, found that diverse teams make faster, better decisions. McKinsey reported that companies with more women in leadership are significantly more likely to outperform companies with fewer women in leadership. Forbes found that diverse workplaces are essential to retaining top talent. Diversity means not giving someone an unfair head start and making sure ultimately that the race is not rigged. When I first ran for office in Illinois, I said my name is Raja Krishnamoorthi and instead was called Roger Christian Murphy. A t-shirt with that name now hangs in my office. Yes, it's funny, but it's also a pointed reminder that the whole point of diversity is that Raja Krishnamoorthi doesn't have to be Roger Christian Murphy in order to get ahead. Real competition and true opportunity drive economic success. That's why it's no accident that Illinois is one of just 13 states that sends more tax dollars to Washington than it receives in services. Illinois does this by fostering diverse talent, and it invests in having the broadest opportunities for everyone. Those investments mean that Illinois ranks near the top nationally in economic performance, education, and quality of life. And Illinois is an engine of America's economy. Diversity is one of its drivers. There is no reverse gear for prosperity, and I will not go back to the days when the American dream was reserved merely for the privileged few. Thank you, and I yield back.